Hi, I'm Savannah Acton.
And I'm Nichol. Welcome to the 2018-2019 KUBZ News and Broadcasting season.
We kick off this year with a discussion on the new cell phone policy, an introduction to some of the new people on campus, a look at creative ways to ask people to homecoming, and a breakdown of Powder Puff and Buff Puff games. But first up is a new tradition starting this year, and that's the senior parking spots.
Hey guys, this is Betty tuning in. Today we're taking a closer look into the senior parking spots and why they're sending excitement through the student body. Why do you, as a student, want a personalized parking spot?
I feel like a whole lot of schools don't do that, and especially for seniors, it's nice to kind of have just the little things, just be able to personalize and kind of make senior year your own year.
Lovely. What are you doing for your spot?
For my spot, I actually have people my friends that have parked next to each other, and we're going to do waves across all the spots to represent the flood.
Oh, that's cool.
And here are some other students with their opinions on senior parking spots.
Your opinion on other students getting personalized parking spots while you were not?
My opinion on them getting personalized parking spots when I'm not, I honestly don't think it's a big deal that I'm just not getting one, because I personally just wasn't able to get one. But I feel like a little bit, like a lot of people from what I heard actually like waited overnight to get a good spot.
Why do you want a personalized parking spot?
Why do I want to do personalized parking spot? Well, I would just want to show people what my type of design is what I do. What do I like to show? What am I good at? Do I want to show for the community, or do I just like to draw? Bake?
What are you doing for your design?
I am doing a sword through a helmet because I just thought it would be really cool, and I just was really wanting to do this for quite some time, and I thought it would be the perfect design to best describe my personal characteristics.
Do you want a personalized parking spot?
So I can come late to school and I'll be okay.
What design are you doing?
A wave.
Okay. Why do you want a personalized parking spot?
I think it'd be really cool, and that way I can have my own spot in the front, and it's really nice to have it that way, and as a senior I feel like that's a cool privilege to be able to have. So,
what design are you doing?
I'm going to do track lanes because I like to run track, and then with the numbers and lanes I'll just spell out 2019.
So right before the school year started, we had a senior ASB student. When I say senior ASB, she's part of ASB, and she came to us with a proposal requesting for senior spots to be presented to the senior class. Talked about how it would be fun for the senior class to be able to have their own senior spot, kind of as something to look forward to by the time you get to senior year, and showed us a lot of examples of other schools that also did senior parking spots. And so she had done a lot of research on at least 15 different schools and kind of what their expectations were and how they set it up and what they did it for. And her goal was to fundraise for something that would then give back to the school. And so the original proposal was that the funds that the students pay for just goes to the Cub Pantry, which then supports every single student at Cedar Woolley High School.
That's it for senior parking spots. See you guys back at the studio.
I'm glad we established this now.
Now senior year, you will have even more incentives. This year being a new school year, we have lots of new teachers and freshmen.
I hope they're having a great first year.
Well, let's find out with this next story.
Hello, this is Carr. Today we're going to interview teachers and freshmen to see how they're enjoying their year at Cedar Woolley High School so far.
I walk.
The bus.
My mom drives me here in the morning.
More of a variety of classes, better lunches, stuff like that.
A lot, probably by the electives. You know, way more choices, and you know, some things are fun, like my photography on my racket sports. Those electives are pretty fun.
Well, it's pretty good, better than I expected it to be.
It's going pretty good. The classes are better than I thought.
Actually, I'm enjoying high school way more than I like the middle school.
Favorite class? Digital communications.
Probably welding. Yeah, I like welding.
Either team sports or Digicom with Miss Kelly.
Computer science, even though it's kind of tough.
The students are younger this year, which is kind of nice because you're more introducing them to the school, which I wasn't before. I had been teaching sophomores and juniors in chemistry classes, and it's kind of nice to, you know, be kind of one of the first classes they take in the high school.
So far this year has been great. It's been a whirlwind of experiences trying to learn on the fly. I was only hired just a couple days before the school year started, so it's been a huge learning curve, but getting to know the students and seeing their hard work pay off already has been such a success, and it's really fueled me to keep going, keep pushing, and be ready for the next day of school.
Yeah, so I am the advisor for Club Diversity, which is Cedar Woolley High School's Gay Straight Alliance. And we meet Mondays. We might change to first lunch, but right now it's Mondays.
So I graduated from Arlington High School, which is a little bit bigger, but didn't have as established of an FFA program as we have here, so that's pretty exciting. And then I student taught at Eastmont, which has a huge FFA program and a lot of different teachers. I liked that atmosphere, but I really enjoy just a two-teacher program where we have a great group of FFA kids, a great ag program, and we have the potential to do so much more. The door is wide open, so it's pretty much whatever we can dream, we can achieve it.
I hope everyone has a fantastic year.
I remember when I was a freshman.
Don't remind me.
In this next story, we're going to show you an inside look into the newest school policy that has been installed to ensure our full intention. We wanted to find out your opinions on whether or not you feel this will help us or flop us. Here's what you all said.
Hi, my name is Brandon. Recently, a new cell phone policy has been installed into the school to ensure our full attention during classes. We wanted to come and get your opinions on if it would help the school or make us flop. Here's what we got.
I don't think the phone policy is good. Like, I think students should be able to use their phone during class, like when the teacher is done giving instructions.
I think it's stupid because every other year it hasn't been a big deal, and this is the first year that they've actually cared, and it's like kind of late for them to change it for us because we're so used to having our phones out all the time.
I think that the cell phone policy, in my opinion, is kind of stupid and a waste of time. I mean, usually when I'm doing my work, I listen to music, but now I can't do that, so it's kind of pointless.
What is my opinion on the new cell phone policy? I think that it was the right idea, but they went about doing it the wrong way. I feel like there could have been something that was put in place that wasn't so taxing on not only the teachers but the students to have to take time out of class and make it a big scene.
Excuse me?
Your opinion on the cell phone policy?
The cell phone policy here on campus?
Yes.
Oh, I think it's a great policy that...
Do you think this phone policy will benefit or take away from our learning experience?
I don't think it'll take away, but I think it does benefit a little bit because it does keep us from not being on our phones as much, but it also could like help us learn better and focus better if we have like music, and it could help like drown out other noise and help us focus better.
I don't think it's going to help because now people are like thinking harder about how they can hide their phones. Like, it doesn't help anything.
I think it's a little bit of both. There's definitely a handful of students who are off task in class when using their phones, but there's also at the same time so many good uses for our phones as well, instead of just, I mean, there's the oh, we have Chromebooks, you know, but having technology in the palm of our hands and something to search right when we need it is very useful.
I feel like the policy will take away from our learning experience because everyone will be like, yo, how can I sneak my phone into class, or how can I sneak whatever device I can use in this class, so then I could just mess around.
Why do I think this policy was added? most likely just because of how many complaints teachers have filed, just stating that their students have been off task because of phones, and this is an issue we need to address. And it was definitely something they needed to address for sure.
Because students were probably on their phones while the teacher was teaching, or they could have been like recording or taking pictures of other students.
I think it was added because a lot of people were on their phones during class, and they were using it during class time, just going on Snapchat, Instagram, stuff like that, and just kind of using it in non-educational ways.
Why was this policy added?
Hey, what's going on? Huh? Like, hang on. Excuse me?
Why was the policy added?
Why was the policy added?
Yep.
So that our students could get a great education without the distraction of the cell phone.
No, they can't enforce it. Like, there's gonna be riots. Stuff's gonna get caught on fire. People are gonna whip out their pitchforks. Can't happen.
I think it will be kept for a year or two, and then I think that the policy will be taken down.
Coming years, I think yes, but I think it'll be more relaxed and they'll make adjustments. There's definitely first for everything, and troubleshooting, it'll definitely smooth it out and make improvements with it.
Mom, yes. Excuse me?
Do you think it'll be kept for the coming years?
Hey, let me take care of this call real quick. Do I think it's going to be kept for the coming years? Yes, I hope so.
That's all we have for now. Let's see how the cell phone policy plays out. Back to the studio.
Have you ever heard of Buff Puff or Powder Puff?
No, what's that?
It's where juniors and seniors compete.
Well, what do they compete in?
Let's watch this next story to find out.
We have decided to interview students interested or involved in Powder Puff and Buff Puff. Powder Puff and Buff Puff is an event where seniors and juniors go head-to-head in football and volleyball. The guys play volleyball and the girls play football. Let's see what our student body has to say.
My name is Isaiah Guerrero. You know, it's fun competing. No matter what sport it is, it's always fun to go out there and compete. I mean, it sucks to lose, but you know, it was a good fought game and it was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, definitely doing it next year. My team was awesome. They're always there supporting each other, and it was just a fun environment to be along with. Everybody was respectful and loved to have fun and just play hard.
And I am Carter Trammell. I think Buff Puff is a great game for the high school, and the way that the seniors won it this year, and we dominated the juniors. Powder Puff, it was a good game. Juniors only scored once, but seniors took the dub by scoring twice. It was a fun game. I like coaching a lot because it's really fun and you get to connect with a bunch of new people.
Ian Valdivinos. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of hype, running good plays and seeing everybody work hard and work together as a class. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Definitely do it coming back and coaching next year. It was a lot of fun.
Back to the studio.
Thank you for tuning in. See you next time.
See you later, y'all.